right now, somewhere in the deepest part of the ocean, something is moving. Something that no modern animal can compete with. Something so monstrous that when scientists first discovered its fossils, they refused to believe it was real. What you are about to see are 8 prehistoric giants so colossal they make every single modern animal on Earth look like an absolute toy. Stay until the end, because the creature at number 1 will completely destroy everything you thought you knew about the natural world. Welcome to Animal Index. And in June 2026, we are uncovering the giants that time buried. The most dangerous animal alive today is nothing, an absolute nothing. Because before the modern world existed, this planet was home to creatures so terrifying, so impossibly large, and so devastatingly powerful that every apex predator alive today would not survive a single encounter. Today we are counting down 8 of the most monstrous prehistoric giants ever discovered. And by the time you reach number 1, you will never look at the natural world the same way again. This is Animal Index. Coming in at number 8 is a creature that most people have never heard of. And that is exactly what makes it so terrifying. The Dunkleosteus was not just enormous. It was armored from head to mid-body in solid interlocking bone plates, like a living tank moving through the ancient ocean. Rather than teeth, it had 2 razor-sharp bone blades lining its jaws that worked like a pair of industrial scissors, slicing through prey with a force that modern scientists describe as catastrophic. Nothing in today's oceans comes close to matching the sheer destructive power of its bite. The largest modern fish in the sea would be completely helpless against this prehistoric nightmare, and this is only number 8. Number 7 never need the ocean, because it turned the land itself into a death trap. Sarcosuchus was a crocodile, but comparing it to anything alive today is almost an insult to its scale. You know, this ancient predator stretched to lengths that would completely dwarf the largest Nile crocodiles alive right now. Unlike modern crocodiles that ambush prey from the water's edge, Sarcosuchus was an active hunter capable of pursuing prey across land, through shallow rivers, and into dense jungle. Even the large, dinosaurs of its era were forced to treat it with caution. Picture the largest crocodile you have ever seen, then multiply everything about it. That still might not be enough. High above the prehistoric skies belong to something that should not have been able to fly at all. Number 6 is Quetzalcoatlus, a flying reptile so colossal that when its fossils were first measured, the scientific community genuinely questioned the basalts. Standing on the ground, this creature rose to the height of a towering giraffe. Its neck alone stretched longer than most people are tall. When it launched into the prehistoric sky, it cast a shadow across the landscape below like a passing thundercloud. The largest birds alive today would look like sparrows next to this airborne titan. It is the single most overwhelming flying creature science has ever confirmed as real. We are halfway through this list, and the creatures coming up next are on a completely different level. Everything you have seen so far is just the warm-up. The giants that remain will make you question whether this planet was ever truly safe at all. Do not go anywhere. Number 5, move through the ancient jungles of South America in near total silence. A living river of pure muscle and scale. Titanoboa was a snake, but the word snake does not begin to capture what it actually was. Its body was so thick that a grown adult standing beside it could not wrap their arms around its midsection. It moved through the dense prehistoric jungle with terrifying patience, striking prey that no modern snake would ever dare challenge, and scientists believe the ancient world had to be significantly warmer to support a cold-blooded animal of this scale. When the climate finally shifted, Titanoboa disappeared with it. Genosse and Oids, Audible Servus in Destir because the modern world was simply not built to contain something this overwhelming. Beneath the prehistoric ocean, number 4 was rewriting every rule about what a marine predator could be. Mosasaurus was not a fish, not a shark, and not a dinosaur. It was a massive marine lizard with a flexible, double-hinged jaw designed to engulf prey whole. It moved through the water with a fluid, snake-like motion, reaching lengths that make even the largest modern great white sharks look like juveniles. There was no safe depth in the prehistoric ocean. Whether prey swam near the surface or dove into the dark below, Mosasaurus was already there, waiting with terrifying patience. Number 3 is the name that dominates every prehistoric search on the internet, and the reality behind it is even more staggering than the legend. Megalodon was a shark so overwhelmingly massive that its open jaws could swallow an entire vehicle whole. But here's what most people miss. Megalodon was not just large, it was a calculated hunter, striking from below with explosive speed, targeting prey with a precision that modern sharks only hint at. Scientists say it disappeared from the fossil record millions of years ago, but only a fraction of the ocean floor has ever been explored. Think about that. Number 2 is the largest land animal ever confirmed to have walked this earth. Argentinosaurus was a titanic long-necked dinosaur, so impossibly heavy that each footstep left deep craters in the ancient ground beneath it. It towered over the prehistoric landscape at a height that dwarfs any towering modern structure most people have stood beside. Modern elephants, the undisputed giants of today's land animals, would completely disappear beneath its shadow. It did not need speed and it did not need weapons because nothing alive was large enough to challenge it. And now, in number 1, the creature that earns the top spot on this list is not the largest, not the fastest, and not the most well-known. It is the most lethal. Predator X Predator, I'd say, also known as Plesiosaurus, was the absolute dominant predator of the prehistoric ocean. Its skull alone was nearly as long as a grown adult is tall. Its bite force was so catastrophic that every other creature on this list, you see every armored fish, mechish, every colossal snake, every monstrous shark was shark would have been prey to this single animal. It did not share the top of the food chain. It owned it entirely. If any creature in Earth's history ever deserved the title of ultimate predator, it is this one. If you made it all the way to number 1, drop a comment below telling us which animal on this list shocked you the most. We read every single one. Subscribe to Animal Index right now so you never miss what is coming next. The animal kingdom still has secrets that will shock you, and we are just getting started.